Hi guys and welcome back. So this week I'm going to be recreating a look from BLACKPINK. So they're a Korean pop star group and they're super famous. They are everywhere at the moment and their music is super catchy, and I just really love the makeup that is done in all of their music videos. So today I'm going to be recreating a look from Rosé in their latest video, How You Like That. So in the video she's wearing just a really beautiful kind of pink makeup, so her lips are pink and her eye makeup is also very similar. So I thought that would be a really awesome look to recreate. So let's get started. So to start this look I'm going to be using my Face Tape foundation from Tarte. So the shade that I have is light neutral, so this is a little bit lighter than I would normally go, but for the purpose of this look I would just make my base a little bit lighter. So I'm going to use this on my eyelids just to make them really light and just make it very opaque so that I can put the color over it. So the palette that I'll be using today is one from I Heart Revolution. So it's this palette here called Red Velvet. And this palette is really beautiful because it has all these beautiful pink and red tones. So the first shade I'm going to use is this one right here in the middle. It's called Cream Cheese. I'm just going to use that as a base. So the next shade I'm going to use in the palette is this one here. It's called Infuse and it's just a really nice kind of pinky shade. I'm going to use that to shape my eyes.
Your skin, you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break.
So now I'm just going to use that exact same shade on my lower lash line.
Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere.
So now I'm just going to soften the look even more by dragging it out just slightly more on the outer edge here.
This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the
So the next shade I'm going to be using is this shade in the palette right here, and that shade is called Bitter. So it's just kind of like a purpley brown color, and I'm just going to use it here on the outer corner. So now I'm just going to go back into the pink shade I used, which is this one right there. I'm just going to very lightly put a soft wash of color on my lids. So now I'm going to use another palette for a slight shimmer on my eyelids. So I'm going to be using another I Heart Revolution palette. This one is called Praline. So I'm going to be using a shade called Ripple, which is this shade right here. And then I'm also going to use this one. It's called Bonbon, and it's just a really nice kind of like a shimmery pinky color. I'm going to use that on my lids and on the lower lash line. So now moving on to eyeliner, I'm going to be using this one here by Australis Cosmetics. It's called Make Me Matte Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm just going to draw on my eyeliner. So for this look, I'm going to do my eyeliner slightly more straight. So normally I would go more for like a wing, like a cat eye, but this time for the purpose of this makeup, I'm just going to make it more straight.
Freedom to bask in the glorious lighting. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the
So now moving on to mascara, I'm going to be using this one here from L'Oreal Paris. So this one is called Telescopic False Lash. So I'm just going to use that on my top and bottom lashes.
This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the, move like the.
And now moving on to the base, I'm going to be using this Glass Liquid Skin Illuminating Serum from Revolution Makeup. I'm just going to use that with my foundation. First I'm going to put that on my skin.
Gravitate, 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 you. Innovate, innovate, innovate,
So now for foundation, I'm going to be using my Face Tape Foundation from Tarte, and I'm just going to use that all over the skin.
like the sunlight.
So now for some extra coverage, I'm going to be using my Hide All Sins Concealer from ChiChi Cosmetics. So this is quite full coverage. So I'm going to use that everywhere where I need concealer, on my cheeks and under my eyes and on my forehead. So now moving on to highlighter, I'm going to be using this stick highlighter from Nude by Nature, and the shade is Opal.
Freedom to bask in the glorious lightning. Move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here.
So now I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit using this contour palette from LA Girl. So this is their cream contour, and I have the shade Natural.
This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the.
So now moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to be using a few products. I'm going to be using these two pencils. So Rosé's eyebrows are quite light, and so is mine, so it works really well for me. So I'm going to be using this L'Oreal pencil, and this one is called their Skinny Definer Brow Artist in Blonde. And then I will also be using one from LA Girl called their Brow Bestie, and the shade I have is Dark Blonde. I'm going to start with the L'Oreal one just to shape my brows. So Rosé's brows are quite straight, so I'm going to try and make mine similar to hers.
This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight. Darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, 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 move like the. Radiate, radiate, radiate. Gravitate, gravitate, gravitate.
So now I'm just going to use my Boho Brows Clear Soap just to put my eyebrows in place. So for my eyebrows, I'm just going to be, normally I would brush them up, but for this look I want them to appear more straight, so I'm going to brush them down. So now for lips, I'm going to be using this lipstick here from Maybelline. This is their ink crayon in Superstay. So the shade I have is called Treat Yourself, number 35. And I'm also going to be using this kind of like lip balm from Palladio. This is the Natural brand, and it's called Butter Me Up. So this is just a really nice, kind of like a shiny, sheer lip balm lipstick. So I'm going to use that on top of the Maybelline. So there you go, this is my BLACKPINK Rosé How You Like That inspired makeup that she wore in the music video. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I really enjoyed creating this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Gravitate, 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 you.